If you like to paint with acrylic, you will love this acrylic paint set. It's from Miya. This is the color inside. Whoa. I'm going to open them and I'm going to do a painting with this set of acrylic paints. I'm going to just start from this color. I'm open it. It looks just like the jelly. Okay, it is quite a work to get everything unwrapped. Let's put the color back together. You can put it back to the way that you want it. I'm going to put the white color right over here. And the next color, a little bit cream yellow color. Now everything put into the order that I like it. One of the great thing about this set of products that it has a cover, very silk, very tight, and you can just put it back and lock it on all sides, and it would keep in airtight conditions. And until next time you use it and then you open it, and should be very good, stay wet all the way until they're all gone. Next, I'm going to do a painting with this set of products. The brushes I'm going to use also from Miya. I'm going to get started. First thing, I'm going to apply the big shape. Now I'm going to use just the black color, start with. So think about what are the space, and this, the clothing, is a little bit less than half. And then on this side, a little bit more than half. And then think about the vertical space. Is this the face? If this is the face, it's a little bit lower than half, a little bit lower than middle. So based on this, I'm gonna take a little bit more black. Now let's see. Start over here. I'm using is the medium size of fan brush. This whole set of brush is coming from Miya, the same brand as the acrylic paints. Now we start thinking about the shape. This is how this shape would make a nice movement. A little higher from here, and then coming down over here, coming to this direction. I think the face can be a little bit bigger, and maybe move it a little bit to the right hand side. Okay, I'm gonna cut a little bit in here. Now I'm gonna set the color for the face. First remove as much paint as you can from the brush before you wash it. Now let's take a look. I'm going to use a little smaller brush. Maybe use this fabric shape brush. I'm going to set the color for the face. Don't thinking about inside the different part of the face yet. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this color first. Just think about the shape, the size of the shape. I think I can move it a little bit bigger. Get a little bit white color. Just put it, mix the color right on the canvas. Now on the edge over here, I'm going to get a little bit brown color. So the transition is a little bit softer. Is that big enough? I think this is good enough. And now what I want to do, I'm going to start getting a color palette, start mixing some colors. We can come back here to do a little more on the face to define a little bit more, as long as we're happy with the size. And the acrylic will dry pretty quickly. I'm going to use this palette knife. Okay, some white color up over here. I'm gonna fine tune the edge. Come back with this 1-inch flat brush. Look at there. Now we're gonna go into the smaller shape, like the glove, the hand over here. Have some little illusion of snow, like this, and a little glass on this side. Like this. Okay, now I'm going to start adding some soft details of the plants. I'm going to have this yellow ochre add a little burnt umber. Let's see. Maybe a little bit warmer, so I'm going to get a little bit orange color in here. Even a little bit more red orange. Let's see. Okay, just add some detail, a little bit, the plan, a little suggestions. So when you render the brush, make a little bit more free. I don't have to make it too much of intentional. Okay. Now, so far we're working on the bigger areas. Just figured out all those shape, those soft elements around over here. So we're gonna see how this is gonna look, and some of the area I'm probably gonna let it go. So I'm gonna use the white color to cover some of the area, some of the shape that I don't want it. I'm gonna put it on the easel. I'm gonna continue, develop, and finish the painting. First, I want the 3 primary colors. I'm going to have the yellow color here. There's some deeper yellow. What I'm going to get is this Prussian blue. I'm going to get some black color. I also need some white color, this Titanic white. I also want some skin colors, already pre-mix the skin color over here. I'm gonna put the cover back on. Now I'm gonna go into the color correction. So what I want to do now, I'm gonna use this fabric shape brush, and then I'm gonna mix a little bit of lighter start on the face. I'm gonna put a little color over here. A little lighter of this color. I'm gonna look into this side of the face. And this is the forehead. So keep looking at the bigger shape and how the color look like. This area is the nose. I'm going to draw a little lighter color over here, look at the angle of the shape. And now coming to the chin should be a little bit higher. Just looking at this side of the angle. At the beginning of the painting process, you don't really need to have all those small details, small angles. You don't need to give that much attention to it. You just focus on how the angle, how the bigger shapes should look like. And then when you come to this step, you would pay attention to making those changes. So that make sure that each step, from big to small, I have a good judgment. Squint your eye if you want to see a little bit more of the connections. Let's put this color here first. Okay, Now I'm gonna, coming down over here, the color get a little bit darker and darker. So I'm gonna have this color, a little bit more of this color. And the color dried pretty quick, so you need to act a little bit faster. That. Okay. I'm going to continue working into more inside the face over here. So what I like to do now, I'm going to mix a little bit darker, little light brown color. So I'm going to mix this color into here. Have a little yellow color. Have a little bit blue color. Looking at the color and have a little bit more yellow. That's good. But this color needs to be lighter. So I'm going to take a little white color, mix it into it. If the color too thick in the brush, so you want to make it a little thinner. Unless you want the paint really thick on the canvas. So I'm going to take this color a little bit thinner, maybe a little bit more white, just for the side of the nose over here, looking for the shape. And also the eye, the corner of the eye over here, have a little bit darker too. So I'm going to have that is about in here. Focus on what you're looking for, and then it will be, you will find it very easily. And that's good. And I'm going to tap a little color for the mouth, and I already have this color here, pretty close to what I want. So I'm going to looking at the lower lip. Like that. Just see the bigger shape. And a little bit darker at the corner. From here, coming up. That's good. Now I'm gonna looking for the eye. And first I'm gonna put a little color on the eyebrows. So I'm gonna use this small flat brush. I'm gonna a little bit brown color. And the eyebrows on this side is about from here. This angle. And then coming to the other side. Take a little water. This is a quick. A little red. Okay. This is too warm, too spicy. Okay, a little bit. That's good. A little bit blue. Look at the angle. When you look at this side, look at the other eyebrows, how it related to the angle of the other eyebrows. So now I'm going to continue working into the shape of the eye. Now coming to the other eye. Look at the space between the two eyes so you can find the location.